Welcome to Friday News. You're very welcome to the show today. I just thought I'd come back with another podcast here. The usual banter that goes around in the studio here. And the first thing I was just going to go to now is talk a bit about what's on the news, the latest, what's on the Irish Independent news. I don't have any Brave People news here to give you as such today, but I'll be back with another. It just says on the first article here, taxi drivers claim women 80 drove into leg, 4 to put in place to ensure there will be no hangovers from Ireland's World Cup quarter-final defeat in Paris. The day after the 8-24 loss to New Zealand, Andy Farrell, the Ireland gathered his squad and families to enjoy a day together. So that was then more after that match there. As I was saying, that I bring New Zealand. They played well that day. And the left wing, Hugo Keenan returns. Gary Wing was left out for the Ireland team to face England. Gary Wing is a loss as well. And Rory O'Connor writes an article, "Don't underestimate the crucial role cohesion plays in Irish rugby's success story," which compared to the soccer, it's a huge success story to rugby. And Michelle O'Neill says derelict Caseman Park must be ready for Euro 2008 as DUP deputy lays marker. So that's a good news story there. I see Northern Ireland First Minister has said she is determined that Caseman Park will be rebuilt in time for Euro 2028. But Deputy First Minister said that any funding for the GA must be provided on a fair and equitable basis. But I'm sure they'll agree with that as they're in government, and I'm just hoping that it goes through. And then more about Cillian Murphy and grand. He says, as I was saying there, he said he's grand, the Irish Star and his party to smack to play in this morning. The Cork actor is favoured to win Best Actor in a clear hint as to who would be his +1 at the Oscar Stolby Theatre at Sunday. He was accompanied on his flight from Dublin by his son Aaron, 16, who lately followed his dad's footsteps into acting. Just in a denim jacket, black top and pants, and looking relaxed, having slept for much of his 10-hour. He landed at 6 p.m. local time, so I wish him the best of luck there, and I just hope he brings the Oscar there back to Ireland, and it'll be great. So altogether now announced 50 new acts as tickets go on sale next week. I see cases against 3 men on trial over stolen hotel, California lyrics dropped, and that's another case there that was that's just an end. And Ireland Eurovision entry reaches 1 million streams down at Bambi Tug. That's a surprise there. The singer who turned 31 to May marked the 1 million stream milestone. Happy birthday to me. What a year, hitting 1 million streams on Doomsday Blue. The official music, I must admit, I don't like the song and I don't think it has a chance, but that's it got a lot of downloads. Bambi Tug, a non-binary performer who also goes by Country Ray Robson. Country Ray Robson was born in Macrool in March 1993 to a Swedish father and Irish mother. So that's that on that story there on the thing there. And then the making of Netflix's most explicit show ever. We want to dive into the core of masculinity, and that's then the latest on that. So I went through the Irish Independent news, the latest news, and I see the RTE news is also on, so I'm just looking to see is there any news. It just says Irish-born BBC journalist and children's author Nick Sheridan dies at the age of 32. He was busy. He was a native, Wexford native and journalist with BBC Scotland. Nick Sheridan. He lives in Glasgow. He works for RTE before moving to the UK to take up a career with BBC. In 2021, he released the first of several books, Breaking News, How to Tell What a Real from what rubbish. The BBC Scotland commuting team announced his passing on social media. So that's a sad story there. Very sad story. So that's the dead on that. So I was just gonna go now to the, if I have it open, I think I do. The RTE news. I'm sure there's more about the latest there. Donald Trump is coming. Pictures of Donald Trump is coming on my computer here. 2 men charged with human trafficking and money laundering, I see. 2 men have been charged in connection with human trafficking of 3 men following a Garda investigation into an alleged organised crime gang based in North Cork. The men also face money laundering. They were arrested last Saturday and taken from Garda station in the county to the district court in Midleton, where evidence of arrest, charge and court were given. So that's the latest then on that. And then Keenan returns, the same story which was on the other paper, returns as Fallon makes one change for the rugby match. Keenan's inclusion is the only change on the starting 11 to decide that bet Wales. I think it will be boost for any side in World Rugby. He's a world class fullback, Farrell told reporters on Tuesday morning. So that is a good news there. And Spassy story brought into light by Operation Canova. After years of investigation, the decision that would be no prosecution when the claim was issued quickly. Between December 2023 and February this year, Northern Ireland's public prosecutors announced that it was insufficient evidence to support realistic prospects of convictions. It had been scanned the evidence against 32 individuals, 6 former members of the IRA, 12 ex-military personnel, 2 members of the British Security. The result in each case was that no charge were to be pre-offered. The Republicans and multi being considered for charges related to murder, conspiracy to murder. So that's then a story there on the that's on the U.S. military to establish support in Gaza. Biden to announce, that's the latest then on that. The US President Biden will tell Grams later that he has ordered the US military to set up a port in Gaza to get more humanitarian aid into the territory by sea. Senior US officials said the major announcements will not involve any US boots on the ground in the Palestine enclave. So that's that story then. And World Book Day, read your way to see where they're promoting Book Day and the orders there. President Michael D. Higgins returns to Oris after a week in hospital. There was a pre-check there on Mr. Higgins. He felt unwell last Thursday. On Monday, a statement from the Oris said the results indicate no serious or long-term concerns. Ireland is lucky to have such a wonderful, dedicated and caring medical staff, he added. He added that President Higgins had been fulfilling his conservative duties even though he had been unaware. So that's then the other story. And then on the entertainment news then on the RTE website is Pierce Brosnan to be honoured with Oscar Wilde Award in the Alliance Annual Veg will be held in LA this evening. And Tom Von Lawyer back in cinemas in IRA Thriller. There's a new film in Baltimore. Tom he stars opposite Imran Brooks in Baltimore. The new film based on the true story of provisional IRA members Rose Dugdale, directed by Kristen Malloy and Joe Lawler. The synopsis for the Baltimore reads, Rose Dugdale enjoys a lot of wealth and privilege, but a rebellious nature soon leads her down a military path among the political turmoil of the night. However, after a simple haste turns violent, is Rose prepared to face. So that story actually was made into a documentary about Rose Dugdale on RTE, and that was the same story, so I'm sure that would be interesting. And Mark Ronson hails Maggie Roberts after Barbie Oscar nod. And I see Colin Farrell is in a new series, Academy Award, and Colin Farrell stars as John Sugar, an American private investigator on the heels of the mysterious disappearance Olivia Seagull, the beloved granddaughter of legendary Hollywood producer Jonathan Seagull. So that's a series that's Apple have made, I see, and that's to be more about that, I'm sure, on the other thing and other things that's coming up. And then on the Hoganstown website, Glynn makes surprise Galway return. That's John Glynn has made a sensational return to the county senior hurling team. The towering forward has lined out for the New York footballers in recent years and was part of the side that recorded a historical Connacht victory over Leitrim last year following a dramatic penalty shootout. So John Glynn, that's good news then for Galway there, and that's on the. And then on the fixtures, I was just going to go through the fixtures there. The fixtures there, they're going over the weekend. Now, I'm not sure who'll be on the Late Late Show there. It hasn't came in yet. So Saturday's matches then, Limerick and Tipperary. That's an RT2. I'm sure Limerick will win that. Westmeath and Antrim. Antrim probably will win that. And then Kildare and Kerry, that's on round 4. That's Division 2A. Probably Kerry, and then 3A, Cavan versus Armagh. Armagh will probably win that. And then Division 3B, there's matches there, Longford, Leitrim, Fermanagh and Lancashire. And then under 20 matches, according to this, Antrim versus Tyrone, Down versus Derry, and Fermanagh versus Armagh. That's in under 20 football championship already. Matches started. And then on Sunday's matches, I was just going to go to do a preview here. Division 1 Group A, round 4. Waterford versus Wexford Walsh Park. That's on the 3:30. Clare versus Kilkenny, Cusack Park, 1:30. And Offaly versus Cork. Probably Cork will win that. That's in Connacht Park, 1:15. And then Galway and Dublin, that's on Pearse Park, and that's on the 1:30. That's in Pearse Park there. And then Division 2A, Meath versus Laois, Park Tolchin. Carlow versus Down, and that's 2A as well. And then in Wicklow's division, Roscommon and Donegal, the first match, 1 o'clock. Aughrim, Wicklow and Derry, Aughrim, and that's 1 p.m. and London versus Tyrone. So they're the matches then that are coming up, and there's more matches then going to Patrick's weekend. Wicklow are playing Limerick that weekend, so it'll be pretty interesting to see who'll take the thing there. And then I was just going to go to the soccer matches then that are coming up here. The League of Ireland matches. The Premier Division matches that are coming up this weekend, Friday matches. Bohemian and Shelbourne, that's the match, the top match, that's Dalymount Park. And Galway United versus United, that's the other match. St. Patrick's Athletic and Dundalk, that's the other match that's on. And Derry City and Waterford. So they're the matches that are on Friday. And then there's a match on Saturday, Sligo Rovers versus Shamrock Rovers. So, and then the team then, the ones that are winning there is Shelbourne on 10, Derry City have 8, Waterford Football Club 7, and Galway United are doing well with 6, Sligo Rovers 5, and Shamrock Rovers only have 2. So they're fairly behind there in that division so far. And then in the first division, I think Bray missed out now this week. I mean, last week's match they didn't go ahead. Athlone Town versus Kerry City. That's the first match that's in it. Finn Harps and Cove-Ramblers, that's the other match. And then Treaty United versus Bray Wonders. So I just hope Bray wins that. And UCD and Wexford. And then there's a match on Saturday, Longford Town versus Cork City. And then matches then. The table reads as follows. Treaty United with 9, Finn Harps 7, Cork City 7, Athlone Town 4, and Bray in 5th with 3. So Bray missed the match there last week, and they're the matches then. That are then. And then the English Premier League then on Saturday. There's a match on Saturday. Man United versus Everton at 12:30. AFC Bournemouth versus Sheffield United, and Crystal Palace versus Luton Town. That's in Selhurst Park. Wolverhampton and Fulham. That's the other match that's on at 3 o'clock. And Arsenal and Brentford. That's another match that's on at 5:30. And then Aston Villa versus Tottenham Hotspur. That's on Sunday. Brighton Holborn and Albion and the West Nottingham Forest, and that's on the 10th. And then the matches then, it'd be interesting to see who'll top the table. Liverpool with top with 63, Manchester City 62, Arsenal 61, Aston Villa 55, and then down to five, it's Tottenham Hotspur with 50 and the Man United with 44 points. So makes a engrossing leading there, that table, and who'll it's between Liverpool and Manchester City or Arsenal. There's three that can win it, and then there's a bit of a gap there between Aston Villa. So if I was I say Liverpool could win it, and Manchester City would be gunning as well. So they're the matches. Then I just thought I'd give a preview on that. As I was saying, there's no Brave People news this week, and I don't know is there much anyway to say. Last week's match, Wicklow were pulverised by Offaly, and I just hope that they start winning a match. It'd be very good for Wicklow if they won a match in it anyway.